Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got Degreed and Ride Along. Second single coming from the forthcoming album, Public Address, on July the 7th. Coming out on Frontiers. This band is still with Frontiers. Great album they brought out last year, Are You Ready, in 2022. And they've already got new music. I was looking actually at the gaps between their albums. And usually it's like 2 to 3 years. I think it could be the first time they've done it like... You know, they must be on a roll with songwriting. It's the first time they've done an album 1 year, they've brought out an album the next, I believe. In this band is the brilliant Robin Eriksson on vocals and bass, the brilliant Daniel Johansson on the guitar, the excellent Michael Blanc on the keys, and the wonderful, I'm running out of words here, Mats Eriksson on the drums. In other words, they're all fucking great. They're all fucking great. So, yeah, I really like this band. And I'll tell you what I like and what made the album stand out last year. Obviously, this band is Swedish, I think. Yes, I believe they're Swedish. We know that, you know, the Swedes almost have dominated rock and metal for quite a bit of time now, especially in the melodic rock, melodic hard rock sort of genre. There's some great bands elsewhere, by the way, around the world, but Sweden, it's literally, you know, there's loads of great bands. But this band do stand out as in, they give you a bit of a modern touch at times. Not all the time either. They vary. There's a lot of variation on their albums. You know, the opener on last year's album, Are You Ready? Into the Fire, Fire. More like a sort of late 80s, sort of early 90s sort of melodic hard rock, I would say. And then you'd have other songs on there that have a real sort of modern rock touch. So they really give you variation on their albums, which is fucking cool, because there's nothing more boring than the same song for 12 songs, 12 tracks, believe me. I mean, in the end, it might be good at first. Oh yeah, they're sticking to the formula, but then it becomes it wears you out a little bit by the end. So really looking forward to the second single. I love every aspect of this band, actually. I think they're a fantastic band. They really sound tight, and they sound like they're on a roll with their songwriting. It really sounds, I mean, that last album was just spot on. It really was. So here we go. This is the second single. It's called Ride Along from the album Public Address. Here we go. Bluesy going on. Oh yeah, I mean, man, this is fucking brilliant. First of all, I thought when that guitar lick came, I thought, yeah, it sounds a little bit bluesy. It sounds a little bit bluesy, which is cool. You know, it had a stomping blues feel to it. And I thought, what does it remind me of? I thought it reminded me a little bit of that riff running along in Pour Some Sugar on Me. Down, 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 you know, pour some sugar on. Def Leppard, obviously. Then I was thinking to myself, obviously there's some Def Leppard influence here. You can hear that. Especially in the chorus even, you know, even though that riff reminded me a little bit of Pour Some Sugar on Me with a bluesy touch. But when it went into that chorus, you know, the way it lifted like that with those beautiful backing harmonies and that, I thought of Def Leppard even a little bit more. But we're not talking about Def Leppard 2022, 23, obviously, because, you know, I feel like I've had a bit of a dig at Def Leppard in the last couple of years, but, you know, I just want them to write something a bit more rocking. And Def Leppard, you won't be watching this, but if you are, if you come across this by accident, this is how you write a song now. This is how you write a song, Def Leppard. You know, they sort of tried a little bit with that last album, didn't they? The odd glimpse. But in the end, it wasn't, they just didn't cut it. You know? Man, they're not, this band though, even though I've mentioned Def Leppard a lot, obviously there's a bit of influence on this, but they are so much more than that. And you know, when they try and, this band, when they try and hit that modern touch, which I've been talking about, which I haven't heard so much on the first two singles off of this album, which is cool, but I think they're going to have that as well on the album because they've got so much variety. But, you know, they really fucking know how to sound relevant as well, this band now, even though it's got those 80s melodies. It sounds so relevant, it sounds so fresh, and it's fucking, they're just such a cool band. They sound so professional, and they almost write these melodies with ease. That chorus is huge. It was so catchy anyway through the verses with that groove, that bluesy groove. And then when it hit the chorus, I was like, now that's fucking catchy. It almost upped that level of catchiness from what they had from the beginning. Just a real stomping song through the verses and a ridiculously catchy chorus. Superb, absolutely superb. And it's got such a great stomp to it as well. Gorgeous melodies, great vocals, great backing vocals. The rhythm section is tight as you like as well. And great little sort of bluesy guitar riffs going on. What are we going to get for the rest? Who knows? Here we go. Oh yeah! Wow, man. The sound of the fucking summer right there. I mean, that with the new fucking Defiance album, they are really giving you that summer vibe. That was fucking beautiful, man. What a great song. What a great solo as well. Beautiful solo. Some great guitar licks as well going before the solo even. I was like blown away. This bit he works his way down the fretboard on this. Wow. And then in that solo, put some sort of effect on the guitar, which sounded very fucking cool indeed. That was brilliant, man. They are such a gifted band. They really are. That was Degreed. That was Ride Along. That was the second single from Public Address, which is coming out on July the 7th. Guys, let me know what you think of that. Brilliant, brilliant. Heavy rock, pop, melodic. It had everything. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. I'll see you soon.